Hey, it's Pete Griffin, President of Musicians on Call, and I wanted to share with you another one of my favorite MOC moments. A little while ago I was at the VA hospital in Nashville and was going around doing visits with Charles Esten, who some of you may know from the show Nashville. And we were going at the VA hospital, and we're going into some of the rooms, and we walked into the room and there was an older gentleman who was a World War II veteran. And he wasn't really moving in his bed. He was just kind of sitting there, not very animated. And we went in there, and Charles, who is amazing, a musician, but also amazing with people in general, and really does a great job of getting patients to open up a bit, walked into the room and asked him, what are some songs you liked? And he said he liked some of the older country music songs, and so Charles started to play some of them. And as he started to play some of these songs, next thing you know, this guy sits up in bed and starts singing along. And he knew all the words to these different songs. And while I love country music, most of my knowledge of country music is with more modern country, so these older tunes I just didn't know. But this guy knew every single word. And as he was, Charles played probably 3 or 4 songs for this guy, and he knew all the words and sang along and sat up, and by the end of it he was moving around the room and dancing and shaking to the music, which was great. And after Charles had finished playing, he started talking to the guy, and it turns out that after he came back from World War II, he was from the Nashville area originally and lived here his whole life. His job was that he would go around to different bars and record stores and restaurants and actually exchange the physical vinyls that were in the jukebox at the time. So I'm sure if you don't remember seeing them growing up, maybe you've seen them in movies, but the old jukeboxes actually had physical records that would move around, and when you selected a song, they would play them. And so this guy's job was to actually go around and drive around Tennessee to change those records. And so that's why he knew all these songs, is that's what he did for a living after he got back from the war. So I thought that was just a great story of not only how music can help transform a room and help bring some joy and excitement to a patient, but also how it really stirs up some great memories and some great stories of the amazing men and women who've served our country, and the amazing men and women who are in hospitals today that really could use visitors and support and the healing power of music. That's one of my favorite MOC moments.